What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Maria here, and if you guys have seen my other videos, you guys know how obsessed I am with health, fitness, and beauty, and I can talk to you guys about it all day long. But for today's video, I'm gonna focus on intermittent fasting and the do's and don'ts. So we're gonna start off with the do's. You do have to make sure you keep track of your fasting time period. So there's a lot of apps out there, guys, that you guys can download if you need to keep track of it or if you need a reminder. I downloaded the app called Fastic, and I really liked it because all I needed was like reminders, and this one just sends you a text like, hey girl, that's it, stop eating, or hey girl, time to munch on. So pretty much that's what I needed the app for. And they also help you keep track of your water intake. Obviously the Plus, Fastic Plus has a lot more features to it. It has a specific program for you guys and a specific diet. It also has a group chat that you guys can talk to like 12 other people on the app that are going through the same fasting experience with you guys, and you guys can motivate each other. So they have all of that, but obviously that one's more expensive, but I like the one that I have and it just works for me. But if you do need to make sure that you keep track of your fasting period, you can download an app and that'll do it. But you do also have to make sure you keep yourself hydrated. Drink lots of water, not just because of the fact that it actually helps you not feel so hungry all the time, and it actually helps you achieve your goal for the fasting period, but just because water is so good for you, we have to drink water often. It helps your skin, your hair, your weight loss, it cleans your body, so make sure you stay hydrated. Also, you do want to make sure you eat healthy, especially the first meal that you're going to have after you break your fasting period, because that's the most important meal, because that's the one that gets your body going, and you have to make sure that you eat healthy and you give your body the energy and the nutrients that it needs. And the first meal is the most important one. So you want to try not to eat junk food, at least not that much. If you can't just leave junk food at all, just try to at least have the first meal to be the healthiest meal of the day, and then you can have snacks in between. Let's see what else. Another do make sure you take your vitamins, because it's very, very important. Since you're only eating for a certain amount of window time during the day, you want to make sure that you give your body the nutrients that it needs. So drinking your vitamins every day, it's going to help you get those nutrients that if you're missing from the day, or if you're not giving your body, then at least you make up for it with your vitamins. They're very important. And nowadays they make gummies out of all of them, so they don't taste nasty and they're not hard to swallow. You just have to chew on them. Just make sure that if you are getting the gummies, you got to make sure that you're completely chewing them, so you actually get all the nutrients out of your vitamins. Do try to stay busy, because not only does it help you not think of how hungry you are, but it also helps you just not think of how long you have till your fasting period is over. So it keeps your mind busy from thinking about any of that, and the next thing you know, you're done with your fasting period. So for myself, if I'm at work, I try to keep myself busy, or if I'm at home, I guess that's why I clean so much, because I try to just keep myself busy and try to keep my mind from just thinking of going to the pantry and just getting some snacks or whatever. Just avoiding the temptation is what helps the most. So just make sure to keep your mind busy, keep yourself busy, and do try to fit your fasting period with your lifestyle. For example, for myself, I do my fasting from 8 o'clock till noon the next day, or 7:30 to 11:30, depending what time I have dinner. But because for the 8 hours that I sleep, or 7-8 hours that I get to sleep, that's already counting to my fasting period. So then I wake up, I just drink lots of water till my lunchtime. That's when I have my lunch, which is 11:30 or 12. That's when I eat, usually around that time. So that already gives me a 16-hour window, and my fasting doesn't feel that hard. because it's not like in the afternoon that in the afternoon I'm gonna get super hungry. Obviously, you go out with friends, you have drinks or anything like that, so that doesn't help, it adds to your calories. So you want to make sure that you try to fit your fasting periods to your lifestyle so it's not so hard on you, because then you're not going to be able to enjoy it, or you're not going to be able to commit to it. And you want to make sure that you try your hardest to keep up with the fasting period and try not to break your fasting period. So you have to make sure that don't make it so hard on yourself. Try to make it easier for you. So we're gonna go on to the don'ts, and don't overdo it with the fasting period. If you are, especially if you're barely starting off, you do not want to push yourself too hard. There's a 16-hour window, there's 24, 72 fasting hour window that you can choose from, but you want to make sure that you pick the right one for yourself. If you're starting off, you can start off with less than 16 hours. It does not have to be that much. It's just what they recommend, the 16/8. So you fast 16 hours and then you eat the 8 hours. But if you're barely starting off, your body's not used to it. So you have to make sure you take your time. You slowly start getting your body used to the fasting period. So don't overdo it. Don't kill yourself over it. Also, don't eat a lot of junk food. Like I said, if you're gonna do the fasting and you want to see results, you gotta put the work into it. So you want to make sure that you don't eat so much junk food. I am not big on like chips or like cookies or any sweets like that. What gets me is like drinks, like when I get together for girls' nights, or when we just want to have a date night and I want to have wine. That's what gets me with my calories. But I try to make sure that if I'm gonna do that at night, then my first meal or my few snacks that I have throughout the day are healthy, just so I can have enough calories to have enough to enjoy at night. Or just pick a cheat day. I mean, you do not have to be super strict with it. It's taking me a long time to actually see results, because I'm taking my time. I'm not killing myself over it at all, because I want to make sure that I take my time. I don't want to just like push myself too hard to the point that I'm not gonna like it. And I want to make sure that whatever I am eating, I actually do like. So any of the recipes that you guys have seen on the videos, those are the recipes that I'm just so in love with and that I actually make often, because I do actually like them. I've tried so many of them, and I don't really like a lot of them that I make. But you have to find what you like, and in order for you to actually keep it up and actually change your lifestyle completely to it and stick to it. Because if you're not gonna like what you're eating, you're not gonna like your exercises, you're not gonna like anything, then you're not gonna stick to it, and it's just gonna be wasted time. So you don't want to fool yourself. You actually want to do the work, and you want to make sure that you're actually liking what you're doing. So don't push yourself too hard, but try not to eat so much junk food, because you're not gonna see results. I honestly, everybody says that you can eat whatever you want because you fasted for this long period of time. Yes, that's fine, but don't just eat junk food the whole time. Try to include some healthy stuff in part of that, or try to actually do a few workouts and stuff throughout the day, whatever best works for you guys. But that's just my experience, and I gotta say, people that say you can eat whatever you want, I don't believe it, because I did not see results. But that was my experience. But you guys can try it out, see if it works for you guys. I know a lot of guys can eat whatever the hell they want and they lose weight super fast, but girls is different. So I don't know how that works. As far as for me, it did not work, and it just wasted a lot of my time. Also, don't forget to talk to your doctor before you start the intermittent fasting to see if this is actually something that you're going to be able to do, because if you have any underlying conditions or anything like that, and you're taking medication, that you have to make sure you eat with it, you are not going to be able to do the fasting. It's going to be very hard, and you do not want to risk your health for this. You might want to ask your doctor what other way you can use, or what other method you can do to help you lose weight. There's many there's a lot of other things you guys can try to lose weight, but do make sure you contact your doctor. Obviously, this is just my experience. I'm not an expert, so don't, make sure you get some professional advice. Don't indulge too much on your Last Supper just because this is the last meal you're gonna have for the day. Coronavirus. Just kidding. Don't indulge too much on the Last Supper just because this is the last meal you're gonna have. This will help you keep your sugar levels steady, and it'll help you get a slower release of the energy. That way you can last the whole fasting period. Also, don't be a hero. Fasting can have serious side effects, and you have to make sure that you listen to your body. If you're feeling dizzy or weak or any other side effects, you need to make sure that you listen to your body. Just remember, fasting is not for everybody, so everybody's experience is different. And if you're feeling sick or you're just not feeling right, then make sure you stop fasting because you do not want to risk your health. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet for more health, fitness, and beauty videos. I upload videos once a week. Make sure you comment down below. Give me some tips for intermittent fasting if you are trying it or you're thinking about trying it. But we'll see you guys here next time. Bye-bye.